Hey everybody, welcome back to lesson 3 of the essential oils course. So for lessons 1, we learned about what essential oils are and why our bodies love them so much. For lesson 2, we talked about the different methods you can use for essential oils. Now for lesson 3, we're going to go over which essential oils are the best for you to get started. Now to do this, I'm going to walk you through what I consider to be the best first step for new people to start using essential oils, and that is the Young Living Premium Starter Kit. This is the exact kit that I bought when I first got started, and it set me up with everything that I needed. And these are still the oils that I reorder the most often. So whenever anything comes up, the first oils that come to mind for me are the oils that come in this kit. And it comes with 12 essential oils that I'll walk you through, and it comes with a diffuser of your choice as well. So together, if you were to buy all of these elements separately, it would cost you over $300 easily. But if you are new to Young Living, you've never been a member before, you can get started for just $165. So I'll put details of that below if you aren't a member yet and you want to get started. There's other ways that you can get started too, but just for simplicity's sake and because this is by far what I consider the best deal and the easiest oils to get started with, I'm going to walk you through how I use these essential oils every day. Okay? Now let's start with, first I want to explain something that can be really confusing to people. So you'll see in the starter kit, some of the oils are labeled with the word vitality. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's the word vitality. And then let's compare that to, let's see one that does not have that vitality on there. The reason that some of the oils are labeled vitality is because due to FDA regulations, Young Living is only allowed to label an essential oil as either used topically or use internally as a dietary supplement. They're not allowed to label one as both. So anything that's labeled vitality, is a safe oil to take internally. If Young Living offers that same oil in a bottle that doesn't say vitality, so for example, this is frankincense vitality, Young Living also sells frankincense, just regular frankincense. The regular frankincense is safe to take, safe to use on your skin and your diffuser, whatnot, and then the frankincense vitality is safe to take internally. Now it's the exact same oil in the bottle. So lemon vitality is the exact same oil in the bottle as just plain lemon from Young Living. The only difference is that they can only legally label one as internal use and one as topical use. So I hope that makes sense. All right, let's start at the bottom here with Thieves Essential Oil. Thieves Essential Oil is a blend of 5 different essential oils that are very famous for their use in immunity. So it got its name from these thieves, these legendary thieves in the plague era that would actually go and rob the graves and the houses of plague victims, and they would wear these masks, these bird masks, and stuff the beaks with all these herbs and spices to protect themselves from getting the plague. And so when they were captured by the king offered them leniency on their sentencing if they divulged their secret of how they protected themselves from getting the plague. And so the name Thieves comes from that legend. And it's the oil it's the go-to oil for all things immunity. So during transitions between seasons, when winter's coming, we are always diffusing Thieves in the house because first of all, it smells amazing, but also because it gets into our bodies, it gets into our lungs, it gets into our systems, and it boosts our immune systems to keep us well. If ever I feel like, a couple of months ago, I was really battling something, I could feel a bladder infection coming on. I was hitting the Thieves hard to boost my immune system. You can take it in a capsule, and if you're using regular Thieves, you can dilute it with a carrier oil, rub it up your spine, or rub it at the bottom of your feet. And I love to diffuse it next to my head at night when I feel like I really need to give my body that extra boost. Next, let's talk about Peppermint Essential Oil. Peppermint Essential Oil is one of my favorites. One of my favorite things to do with peppermint, and this is only if you're kind of brave. is to take peppermint and just put one drop like this onto your tongue and just, I call them peppermint bombs because it will wake you up and it'll clear your sinuses out really quickly. I love doing that. So if you're ever on like a long road trip or something and you just need a quick pick-me-up, do a peppermint bomb. It is very intense. So if that's beyond your comfort zone, don't worry. Just put it in your diffuser, smell that peppermint essential oil, and it'll feel amazing. You can also use peppermint vitality in your cooking to make chocolate brownies. I love to do that. And you can put it in a lemonade as well, and it tastes amazing. I love our peppermint. Our peppermint, the Young Living peppermint, is so good. Like, compare it to other peppermints you might try, and it's so powerful. It's just much more potent than and earthy than other peppermints that I've tasted that taste kind of like candy, which essential oils should not taste like candy, people. All right, the next oil is called Panaway. Panaway, you might notice, comes in a lid that looks a little bit different than the others. That is a child-proof lid, and that is because it contains an oil called wintergreen that is not recommended for children. So that's a telltale sign that your oil is not recommended for children if it's got that child-proof lock on it. Panaway is your go-to muscle rub. So mix it with a carrier oil, rub it into your joints, rub it into your back, rub it into your shoulders, and it's gonna feel so good on your joints and your muscles. The next is lemon. Lemon, one of my favorite oils, because for one, it's super cheap. Like, you can buy a big bottle of lemon oil for $11 compared to some other oils that are like $50, $80 for a tiny bottle. And it's so powerful. It is so good for your immune system and just good for your overall health and vitality. And it's an amazing oil to have for cleaning. So if you ever have like goop that won't come off of something, take some lemon oil, take a cotton ball, go to town, boom, it'll come off, no problem. Like the other day, I was trying to clear off a dry erase board that had been written on like for years. It had been, that marker is just sitting on there for years. I was trying to wipe it off with soap, with my thieves cleaner, with all sorts of things, and it was not working. I just dripped a little bit of lemon oil on there, took a cotton ball to it, and bam, it was off. So I love lemon for cleaning. You can add it to your sprays to make like a glass cleaner. You can put it in a lemonade. You can put it in your diffuser for a really nice uplifting boost. There's so many ways that you can use lemon. Next is lavender, definitely one of the most, famous essential oils of all time. Lavender is great for promoting good sleep, good relaxation. It's also great on your skin, great for cuts and scrapes and bruises. Once I burnt myself in the kitchen and I took straight lavender, no carrier oil because you don't want to trap the heat in, just straight lavender right on that burn mark, and then boom, it felt so much better, and within a couple days that it was gone and it didn't even leave a scar. I was very impressed. So lavender we call kind of the Swiss Army knife of oils. So if you ever aren't sure what oil to use, just use lavender, and it's great for everything. All right, let's go to the top here with Digize. Digize essential oil is a blend of calmative herbs that is great for the digestive system. So before and after a meal, you can put a little Digize in your water and sip on that, or put it in a pill, and it'll help your digestive system do its thing. I call it my Indian buffet oil. So whenever I eat at the Indian buffet and I eat way too much food because I can't help it, it's so good, then I will drink a little bit of Digize to help my system calm down and ease up. Citrus Fresh is another blend, and it contains different citrus oils as well as a little spearmint. Super uplifting, and it tastes amazing. So if you ever want to make a quick lemonade, just put some Citrus Fresh into your water, mix a little bit of honey in there, sip on that, and it's great for your system. The citrus oils especially are very detoxifying and great to support your liver. So the citrus oils are good for that. Citrus Fresh, one of, I think, the tastiest oils out there. I like to add a little bit into my French toast batter. And also it's great for anything that's stinky. So if you have like a stinky trash can, Add some citrus fresh to a cotton ball and put it at the bottom of your trash can, like the trash can liner, and it'll help with stinky stuff. Same for shoes. You can put some citrus fresh on some cotton balls, put it in some stinky shoes, leave it overnight, and it'll help them smell better as well. All right, next we have frankincense. Frankincense is, I'd say without a doubt, my favorite essential oil. I just love the smell and the feel of frankincense. Like I'll never forget when I was in my postpartum period with my second baby, and that feeling, especially on day 3 of being postpartum, for those that have been there, you know, it's like a hormonal roller coaster. And I was feeling so ungrounded and just like, I just needed some mental help. And so I walked up to my shelf of oils and I was like, okay, frankincense, pulled down some frankincense, rubbed it on my chest, rubbed it on my ears, which is a really great spot to rub oils for balancing your brain and emotional balance. And I just remember feeling immediately grounded, centered, and like, okay, I can do this. So frankincense is a very spiritually uplifting oil. You can put some in your diffuser, or you can put some on the crown of your head or on your third eye. So I like to put it on my wrist as well, just because I love the smell, and it's just easy to do it that way. You can also put frankincense vitality into a capsule and take it just as like a daily supplement, because it's great for your overall health and well-being. All right, second to last, we have Raven, which is what I consider your respiratory blend. So anything going on with lungs, sinuses, rub some Raven into some coconut oil, mix it with some coconut oil and use it as a chest rub, or just put it in your diffuser and inhale that and smell that, and you're gonna get a great respiratory boost. Last one here is Valor. Valor is a blend of oils that smells like heaven. It is so uplifting and simultaneously grounding at the same time. It got its name Valor because the legend goes that the Roman soldiers before battle would bathe in these herbs and these spices to get themselves mentally prepared for battle and give them courage. So we like to call Valor courage in a bottle. You can put a drop over your throat before you do some sort of presentation, or maybe you're going on a first date and you're nervous. Put some Valor over your throat and open up your courage to speak. Put it over your heart if you're feeling scared and you need a boost of courage. Put it in your diffuser. Inhale it. Get yourself that emotional balancing. So wherever you're at emotionally, Valor is there to center you and get you grounded again. It's also very energetically grounding. So my biggest aha moment with oils was actually someone gave me the tip to put Valor on my jawline because I have TMJ. And within 2 weeks of putting it on day and night on my jawline, my TMJ went away. Most amazing thing ever. And so Valor is not only emotionally balancing, but physically it can be very balancing as well. So those are the 10 sort of go-to everyday oils that come in the kit. And then if you purchase your kit, there's this sort of hidden compartment down here that I want to go through, because first, some people don't realize it's there. It's hiding underneath this little flap. And there's 2 other oils in here. One is called Peace and Calming, and the other is called Stress Away. It also comes with 2 of these metal roller balls that I talked about in the last video, and I suggest you pop these right on top of the Stress Away and the Peace and Calming that is in here. You might want to dilute yours. I don't tend to dilute these 2 oils because they're very gentle, and you can put them on and rub them on. So Stress Away is just great for relieving stress. Peace and Calming, great for calming, for causing that peaceful, calming sensation. It's a great oil to use on kids for sure when they're kind of going crazy. Put some Peace and Calming in the diffuser, and then suddenly they're not so crazy. Some other things that might be in your starter kit are 2 samples of Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is a wolfberry antioxidant drink. that you can't get anywhere else. No one else makes this stuff, and it is amazing. It is the most powerful antioxidant superfood drink that I have ever tried. I drank it all through pregnancy for my second, and I'll tell you, my postpartum recovery for my second baby compared to my first baby was like night and day, and I know it was the Ningxia Red that was doing it. So it's infused with all sorts of essential oils, great for your immune system, great for your overall vitality. If you're feeling like you're in a slump and you like are tired all the time and you need more energy, drink Ningxia Red. Okay, there might be some other goodies in here. This one, the starter kit I have, has the Thieves hand sanitizer in it, which is great, but I think they might be changing that up, so I don't want to talk about that too much. But that gives you an idea of different ways that you can use some of these go-to oils in your everyday life. Again, the starter kit is just what I recommend new people do to get started. If you already have oils and you want to get started a different way, there's lots of options out there. Just hit me up. I'll put my email below if you have any questions about that. All right. Again, the starter kit is $165, and what that does is it gets you set up with your Young Living membership. So after you buy your starter kit, anything you buy after that is 24% off, and there's no fees. Like, it's a free membership. You don't have to pay any sort of monthly or yearly fees. There's no requirement to purchase any sort of products each month. A lot of people get really confused about that because Young Living, I'll just explain this real quick. Young Living has a auto ship program that's completely optional, where every month you purchase a box of product and you get lots of bonuses for doing that. You get points back that you can purchase anything you want with. You can change that up as much as you want, what you get in your monthly wellness box. And I've been on that program for 5 years and I love it. But it's an optional program, so people sometimes think, oh, I don't want to, join Young Living because I don't want to buy stuff every month. You don't have to. You can buy your starter kit and nothing else again if you want, but you're still going to get that 24% off membership discount. It is a referral-based company, so if you purchase your starter kit using my referral link, then that's going to get you all sorts of other bonuses as well. You'll get free access to my online community. That's just for our members, where we're doing all sorts of education. We have classes all the time. If you have any questions, that's a great place to go to get answers. And then if you decide that you wanted, like what I do this full time. This is my work. Well, I call it full time. I really only do like 5 hours a week, but it brings in a full-time income. If you want help doing that, then sign up with me and you get one-on-one support with me as your mentor to do that as well. So all sorts of benefits for joining Young Living using someone's referral link. If someone shared this video with you and they do Young Living, make sure that you sign up with them, okay? All right. Thanks so much for watching this video series. I hope that you learned a lot, and I hope, my goal is that now you feel confident going out there and using essential oils safely. They are extremely easy and safe to use. Follow your gut, follow your intuition, and use these amazing tools that are there to help you thrive in life. Thanks. I'll see you later.